Songs of Silence. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to our first look at an upcoming turn-based, also real-time tactical strategy game that really looks beautiful. I don't know what you guys would classify as an art style for this game, but as you watch today's video, let me know what you feel like for... I feel like we've seen this somewhere before in like anime or television or some animated movie from the past. It's somewhere along the lines of like Battleship Yamato, but I don't know. Or Starship Yamato. You know what I mean. Anyway, welcome aboard. Good to see you all here. Thank you very much for subscribing, smashing like, and supporting Raptoria as we rocket towards 2 million subscribers. And thanks to Songs of Silence for sending over a key for their demo and also, of course, sponsoring today's video. Now, I'm really looking forward to this game because after playing it a little bit, there's some things here that really stick out as kind of being a quick action strategy game that also is going to seemingly take some time. If you're a big fan of games like Heroes of Might and Magic or whatnot, you'll see a little bit of the vibe here of, you know, taking over the map and liberating allied and our own kingdoms, civilizations, friendlies, whatever you want to call them. We must save the world. So anyway, welcome aboard. Good to see you all here. And without further ado, let's take our first look at Songs of Silence's demo, which, by the way, is all linked down below in the description. So if you want to take a look at this game or the demo for yourself, all the info should be down below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Let's jump in. Oh, and multiplayer too. Look at that. Coming soon, though, on their upcoming features roadmap. All right, let's go.
I will never forget the last days of Erengard. The day the purgatory came. The day our homeland was devoured by silence. The day everything turned to dust.
Oh wow, we actually get to play. Oh, we better help our troops. What can we do here? Enemy combatants are sucked into something. Not a lot of time to read.
The onslaught was relentless. A war without end. My parents led our armies in a final, desperate charge against the invaders. The tide of battle soon turned against them.
I think we're doing okay.
I should have been there, either to save them or to perish by their side.
Oh wow. Oh, she survived this battle. Okay. So the king is, I guess, who we're playing now, and we just got destroyed. All right, well, not off to a good start for me. Scripted.
Only I remained to protect the survivors of our once mighty kingdom. But in my darkest hours, doubt took hold. How can I lead these people? Where to? Am I really worthy to be their queen? In my moment of despair, a golden light appeared from above. It was Isla, a holy celestial bird who had once guided my mother. I hear you, faithful guardian. Please, show us the way.
And so Queen Lorelei of Erengard sets forth to lead her subjects towards an uncertain future. In the distant realm of Elbin, she hopes to meet Lord Hauser, a loyal friend of her late father, who is now serving as cleric and aide to Elbin's monarch. Surely the old man will understand her plight. At long last, the people of Erengard arrive at their destination. Yet something seems off. Elbin's roads, fields, and villages are deserted, and the air is rent with the sound of battle.
Uh-oh. Wow, this is really good art. So as I mentioned before, like Space Battleship Yamato, at least in terms of like the color palette and maybe, I don't know, how things look a little fuzzy. I love that. I don't know why. But it seems like a storybook. Oh, the bird.
Look, everyone! Isla has found Elbin's capital. If we make haste, we could be there on the morrow.
Good job, Isla. Good eye. Alright, so now we're in the actual game. So, we're a princess or a surviving daughter of a kingdom that has now been conquered. Our father and mother, the queen and king of that particular part of the world, is now dead and fallen. And there's our map. We got to take all this back over, or help out some friendly units in the area and get their kingdoms stronger. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Outcasts.
Elbin is under our control. Surrender at once.
And we'll see about that, pal. Okay, so it looks like we have some abilities here to make our knights charge. So essentially this is an auto-battler where our troops are advancing on their own. Archers are in the rear firing, cavalry is pushing forward, and actually I don't know if this is going to attack. Well, we could summon a meteor, but I'm kind of hesitant about calling that out on our own troops. Let's try it over here, though, just to see what it does. We've almost won this battle. Yeah, wow, a giant meteor coming down. Victory! Excellent. Elbin is at war? Oh, we're almost level 2. A cold shiver runs down Lorelei's back. She came here for a safe shelter. What will become of her people now? Well, we must continue the fight against the silence.
This country is under siege. I have to hurry. The capital might be in danger.
Okay, we're going to need to rest. Let's end our turn. So, turn-based on the world map, an auto-battler when it comes to fighting enemy units, to where we get to play cards. Now, more and more over the last few years here, I've been really enjoying games that allow you to play cards, because it's much more... You plan out your moves not even within the game, but within your own mind, much in advance.
Streets of Elbin, Lorelei experiences the all-too-familiar sensation. War is in the air. A young, anxious-looking guard meets her at the castle gates and escorts her to the throne room for an audience with Hauser. After a moment's contemplation, the old man lowers his mirrored mask, revealing a weary, yet sincere smile.
Well, hello.
Our country is at war, and King Atron is trapped behind enemy lines. It pains me to deny our support. But we cannot grant you sanctuary while our very survival is at stake, milady.
I am sorry, old man, but I've grown weary of fighting. I will help you liberate your sovereign, but that's all I can do.
Thank you, milady.
The
enemy
bird.
has surrounded the king at Doran Citadel. At your command.
Wow, so the king is surrounded too, so they're about to lose their kingdom as well. King Atron is defeated. That'll be our failing condition. Okay, so that stronghold is under siege. We got to push that way. What are some of our things up here? We got gold, building materials, and divine favor. We also have the option to rebuild things on the world map too. A lot of good familiar voice actors here too. I don't quite remember where I've heard everyone before, but I certainly recognize some of those voices for sure. Let's push this way now. Oh, we got some bridge guards here. Let's use our guard here. Hafsir, let's go ahead and push with him to the bridge. Alright, so the enemy's blocking the bridge. They've garrisoned that to prevent us from getting to this kingdom here, or the stronghold, and rescue the king. Man, I love the art style, so good. Divine intervention, luminance to a targeted location. Oh, we can flank the enemy. Wow, he's got some great units. He's able to lightning zap everybody. Oh yeah, get wrecked. The flanking is really powerful. Well, they're chasing that guy. You better run. Oh, cool. Well, it shows like a walled city, but we're just at a bridge, which I guess is here. Oh, that's really cool. Very subtle, but it shows maybe how enemy forces maybe have garrisoned the bridge and we're coming from the city from before. Nice work. And we've almost gotten to level 2. We've vanquished the foes, overcome with gratitude. He kneels down and prays. Right hand is wrapped around his left fist. He thanks the gods for protecting his house. We now control the bridge. Excellent.
I am sorry about your parents. I should have been there.
I'm glad you weren't. Nobody survived that day. Nobody but me.
You must be cautious, milady. We can't afford to lose your bloodline.
We can build a golden tower. Can we build that here? No. I don't want to build that here. I think I want to continue to push east and west. Let's do that. We'll end our turn. Looks like there's multiple things making
Hurry up.
moves, multiple
The
factions.
king is counting on us.
Okay, we need to rescue the king in the next few turns. Let's push this away. Okay, we have a something there, a watchtower, but it's been destroyed. We could rebuild that there. Let's push to the bridge. And then end the siege. Let's save the king. Alright, we're gonna reinforce our cavalry knights and send in the meteorite. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Gonna hit that catapult trebuchet again. Well, they call it a catapult, but yeah, semantics. Again. Let's boost the knights. Last card is retreat, but I don't want to do that. There will be no retreat, no surrender. I'm going to try to cast it here. See if it'll hurt our troops, just so we know. It did not seem to affect our army. I did not notice any damage. Okay, we can call that in as very close support. Onwards! Beautiful. Now we can be upgraded to level 2. Through those superior numbers, the invaders cannot compete with Erengard's and Elbin's combined will to survive. Now the real battle begins. Alright, let's go into the kingdom. Level up.
I am forever in your debt, but alas, I must request your assistance one more time.
I'm not here to fight. All I want is a new home for my people.
And you shall have it, once you help me end this war.
Then I will oblige. But only for the sake of House Erengard.
Hauser, Queen Lorelei will need your support. Go. Attack the enemy capital at once.
At your command.
Once known as the proudest city in southern Mundus, Friedland's capital, Sternsicht, has fallen into decay after many years of war. From the royal spire's highest battlement, the duchy's aging matriarch Raduin addresses Lorelei and Hauser in a grave voice.
Friedland must live!
Okay, so now we occupy the citadel, the fortress with the king. Looks like there's a hamlet to the west and a watchtower to the northeast, which could have enemy troops. If we leave here, it's likely that the enemy might try to attack this fortress, but there might be some benefits to this watchtower over here. Maybe recapturing that will help us to plan out some moves and also prevent the enemy from flanking both the bridge and the citadel and the capital city too. Well, we can level up, so let's do that. We can select a new card or upgrade a current one. Play on friendly Heartsworn unit to turn it into a powerful unit of the Honor Guard. or call reserves. Call a random combat unit from your army reserves into battle, running towards the position indicated by the card placement. Upgrade attack power from 5 to 8 for the knights. The knights have been very powerful so far, so we're going to go with that. I also like how we're riding on what appears to be horses that are also cows. As Lorelai's strength grows, so does the trust of the people. True leadership can inspire a noble house for many generations to come. Army capacities increase from 6 to 7, and we now have our knightly charge card. More powerful. Alright. Let's see. Let's go to the watchtower, and then we'll come back and fight these guys. And here they come. Well, they rushed right in. Well, they've got some sort of a cavalry unit that's not really cavalry. It's almost like wild animals. Undead. Well, that was fast. Good job. Joyful cheers erupt from the soldiers. This battle was a rousing success. And we can level up to level 2, too. With a tinge of trepidation, Hauser prepares for the next battle. After all, no winning streak lasts forever. Good job. Push those troops onto that position, and let's level up. Alright. Protection. Friendly units become immune to damage for 6 seconds. Whoa, that's a lot. Or we can upgrade our Divine Intervention. Summoning troops from 2 to 3. I'm going to go with that as well. As the strength grows, so does the trust of the people. Oh yeah. Same deal as before. Good. Alright, so now we might be able to rebuild the Golden Temple. Or build this for the first time. Which gives us +4 divine favor per turn. So this is kind of where it becomes Heroes of Might and Magic, where we need to build up our cities. You know, we don't actually just capture them and move on to the next one, or just recruit from them, but it seems like we can also build some things that will help us out throughout the battle, or the overall war, which is good. Alright, if we leave this city, we're bound to be attacked by the neighbors here, so let's go bring the fight to them, to Rabble. We need to wait a turn, though. Okay. I don't want to build anything just yet, but we do have the option to do that. But maybe as we bring the fight to the enemy, maybe the final fight will be here in the upper left corner. This enemy could push towards the bridge, or towards the tower that we've captured. Optimally, we might be able to sneak through whatever this forest is here, up that way. Protect the flanks. Alright, let's boost our cavalry. Eliminate enemy infantry. The archers there. Nice. Get wrecked. Looks like they've got some very heavy units there. They're retreating. The storybook vibes are so cool. It's a great art style. Boost them one more time. And let's hit him with the meteorite too, just for good measure. Boop. Nice. Once again, we saved the day. Getting closer to level 3. May their songs echo forever.
What's on your mind, my lady?
You've lived this war for years, haven't you? I'm sure there's much to learn.
No doubt about it. I'll elaborate later.
There's a swarm. There's a town there. Is that a dragon? Oh, that's going to be... Okay, we're going to need to take some time. We could pillage a location, but I don't think I want to do that. We could build something here, though, and hold out for just a little bit. There does seem to be an army that might attack in 2 locations, north and south. So let's hang out here. We can build a tower. And we're going to attack south. Make sure we completely secure the flanks. Are they throwing seeds at us? Look at that. It's like a giant rose bush with an attitude. We'll see about that. Every rose has its thorns, just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. All those lightning bolts are going to town. Look at that. Air support, basically. Oh, and this guy seems to be spawning all these other smaller rose bushes. So we're helping our troops to push forward. Distracting them a bit and bringing the fight to them. That was a good call. Ranged units there being nasty. Not sure what that guy's doing. The War of the Roses. Right, let's attack those guys close range. Letting some of our magical units push up. We got him. Big boys surrounded. Ranged units are pushing up real close. Oh, he's running. Oh, he's running. We got him on the run. A battle for the history books. The poets will praise Hauser's name. And almost level 3 as well. Beaming with pride, Hauser promises his soldiers even more glory in their future endeavors. Yeah, well, that, and maybe if we got some, you know, like some clippers or whatever, we could trim that rose bush. Should we pursue? There could be something down here in the corner. I'm curious to see where they might be trying to run to. Can we continue to pursue? Not yet. 4 units. Let's bring the fight to these guys if we can. Now we can't move further either. Now these units are army neutral, and these units are Thousand Kingdoms. So I'm not sure if the neutral... Maybe the neutral units are forces that are from the world itself, like creatures that just lie in wait. Alright, it looks like the stronghold was just sieged by forces as we left. We're going to have to do our best to clear this area and then push back. We need more troops. We need more armies. We need more friendlies to assist us so we can be more places at once. We're stretched rather thin right now. Archers are doing all they can. We're going to have to retreat from this battle. This isn't over. Their army's a little too strong. Back to the hamlet we go. And we're going to have to counterattack. There's a lot of tough units out there. Alright, let's go back and build up our forces. And perhaps we could bring this army over to assist. If we go back up here, maybe we can take this position now too. What likely will happen here is the enemy will continue to attack from 2 different positions. They've got a unit of 5, 4, and 3 here versus very small units on our side. But we can try to flank, so let's lay siege to their position now and see what we can do. Now we can't move again, can we? An ambush. We've only got 1 unit left, though. It's not going to do well. We're going to have to make our retreat again and stay out in the field until we've recaptured this city. They're coming. retreating. Okay, we're gonna have to build her forces up. Replenish all of our losses.
Here's your first lesson about this war. Once, Friedland and Elben were allies. But then, 4 generations ago, Friedland's eastern lands were consumed by silence. So people began migrating west. Food was short, and tempers even shorter.
No kidding. Alright, let's lay siege here. Oh, siege will end in 1 turn. We're going to need to keep her safe. Perhaps down here, where there's some neutral towns. Interesting story so far. Well, they've got a lot of armies. Oh, there's another occupying force. Well, the gates have been breached. We could head back towards the bridge. Enemy forces are going down there to the right for some reason. And what can we do at each of these towns? Can we build a tower anywhere we want? No, we can only do it on actual city locations. Let's try to bring her forces up here. And we'll work together now. We'll retake the capital city. So yeah, clearly they've got so many armies. There's so many forces around. And they're likely going to retake the bridge. Let's save those men's lives, but we got to wait a bit to retreat. Wow, they've just come full bore at us. That's crazy. So a lot more challenge here than expected, and that's good. We'll have to continue to recruit and build our armies, and then see if we can get an additional hero, just like our guard and our princess, in order to take multiple locations at once. This is interesting how it's going. I like it. Alright, the gates have been breached. Alright, let's see if we can attack. We're going to now try to take this town. We're going to attack their ranged units up close. We got them fleeing. Looking pretty good. Ah, they're running. Perfect. Alright, so now we have another location. We'll have to go back to the kingdom. Ooh, almost level 3. Could certainly use another card.
The silence devoured Friedland bit by bit.
And where silence falls, war is never far behind.
Indeed, milady. Our prospects are grim. I used to think the gods had a plan. Now I'm not so sure. These are desperate times.
And we could actually choose to pillage a location as well, but these are our own forces, our own towns. We got reserves here. We can move our reserves into the army. Possibly. A lot of tutorials here too for the game. For example, things about how to upgrade locations from like a destroyed city or a hamlet all the way up to almost like a capital city. How to manage supplies and sieging and things that we've done so far, like setting up our army and how to fight with our cards and whatnot. So we can, of course, right-click our army and then drag and drop things into reserve, like we can do here. So let's go ahead and see if we can inspect our army. We only have one reserve unit, so it's not really going to it's not going to do too much for us. It's kind of like supply coming along with us. So yeah, it's a loot wagon. So there's not much more we can bring along. And we can't build a... Oh, we could build a realm here, yeah. And then, can we do the same again? Not enough building materials. Okay. So yeah, now right now we're looting. We can regroup. We could take some of his forces to our command, I think. Yeah, we first have to move them to the garrison. And then we can transfer them to her command. So yeah, we're very low on units then. And I wonder if we can trade cards. We have a recruitment card, so now we can start adding some cavalry for her. And a lesser celestial unit for him. So now we're rebuying our units. I think we can only do one per turn. But what we're building will also help us with the Divine Aid and gold. So those are the two currencies that we can build. So as we build the Realm Builder, we can get 5 gold and 1 prosperity, or we can get 4 divine favor. So we want to build both the Realm Builders cards and also the divine interventions. We can build those armies up. It'll take some time, but now we're not as it's not important now for us to do things within a certain amount of time. So we don't want to lose the capital city, so we're rebuilding, retake that. And we need to capture the enemy commands area here, which we're going to have to build up to and go back out and get that bridge. So it's going to be a little bit, but it looks like they've abandoned the capital. So let's build here too if we can. Can we use that card from here? Ah, we don't have enough building material. Okay. So now we gotta wait some turns, build up our forces again, and maybe rebuild that watchtower too. Oh, there was something down here. 4 units in marching formation. Looks like that could be carrying loot, so they're going down to protect that. And they may attempt to try to kill the king, but the king is good to go. He's kind of guarding the capital city. So now we really get strategic in slowly building our armies up. Before I was trying to push everything all the way balls to the wall, but king should counterattack. Silberstein is down there. A lot of forces pushing through. My goodness. Still not enough building material. Looks like we're getting +5. What are we building here? We built the watchtower, but we want to now build the Realm Builder card. Oh, we need 75 for that. That's going to be spendy. If we could maybe somehow get our more towns, we might be able to provide them with more materials. Let's right-click to inspect. And we need more divine favor. So regardless, we're going to need a lot more of everything. Here's where we are now. Oh, that's interesting. It is reduced to 0 and is destroyed. I wonder if we can actually destroy the bridge and cut off enemy forces from utilizing that. He has 1 movement. Oh, it takes 2 to move. Okay. we'll try to go down there. Let's continue to build armies. This will be a really interesting game to chalk up to multiple experiences of running campaigns over and over again. This might be the type of campaign that's going to be very challenging and will take a few times to complete. I don't think we can pull garrison into reserves, no. So we can't take units from a garrison like the Citadel and bring them with us. We're not allowed to do that. Alright, we got our 2 armies here. 5 units in marching formation. They may be trying to go to capture the Citadel. They've got so many units. I wonder if the king will actually... Oh, can we inspect the king's forces? Oh, there's the king right there. Cool. Look at that. Stoic as hell. And a golden sword. Awesome. So he's got some units here too. And I do like how we can inspect all of the units to see their different bonuses here. Although I do wish I could... I'm not sure if I can move my mouse to see what those numbers are up at the top. Like, for example, the 6, 4, 11, and some of the other bonuses that they may get. It'd be cool to see what exists, so that way we could work towards that with our forces. Oh, they walked right past us, huh? That's alright, we can jump back up there. Alright, let's build up our units one more time. If we can afford that with money. We can with 50. So we have to be at a location like this in order to recruit. And we'll lose the match if we don't recapture here, but I'm not too worried. I know there's not too many enemy forces left here. So at the moment, it seems like we're spending more time chasing. But we are pretty sufficiently killing the enemy forces when we do catch up with them. Going well. Oh yeah, and we've distracted these troops here. Now we'll go for their priest, the anointed one. Yeah, he's about to be a real anointed right now. Yeah. Now this is good. To get into every fight like this does allow us to almost level up to level 2, so...
I remember King Atron's father from when I was little. He was a kind man. A good man. Just like father.
His wisdom is sorely missed these days, milady.
So their troops were basically lying in wait at every corner to try to re-ambush us. Either they were waiting down here, ready to retake the bridge, waiting up here, ready to retake the town. It's like not only did they capture these locations, but they were ready multiple times to recapture them. Alright, let's level up. We can lower the cost of divine aid. Friendly combatants are immune. Or we can summon a random elite celestial unit. Let's go with the making them immune. Very nice. Well, let's build that golden temple. We can't without building material. We are out of movement points. Let's go down here to hold the bridge and buy some more forces. Buy Heartsworn. Oh, these are from the garrison, I think. Oh, this card has already been played this turn. Okay. So we're going to end our turn. They're just continuously trying to recapture everything. Oh, we're still holding these. We still have our flags here and there. Beautiful. So they are attempting to lay siege, but their armies are now weakened. Beautiful. Alright, let's get her leveled up and finish off that. Ah, there's a town down there, too. Alright, we'll boost our knights. Oh, that's great. It does a stunning attack as well. Enemy forces eliminated. Maybe a little bit more sliver of XP. Ah, perfect. That might get us to level 3. Yes, indeed it did.
Are you all right, old man? You look worried.
I am fine, milady. I just have a lot on my mind lately.
Yeah, I'd imagine that. I mean, the whole conquering of his nation. All right. So there is a pretty large garrison there. We can level up. Oh, that's a map card. Oh, wait, can he level up again? Oh, my mistake. That's her forces. We could fortify. Let's go with the Realm Builder. So basically right now we're just running around, getting XP for our forces, trying to chase down all the enemy units that continuously harass us, but because of that, we're making our units a lot stronger. Let's recruit them into our reserves and pull them into our main army. And Divine Aid, we still need a lot more. So we're building up little by little. Chasing down these forces that continue to harass us. Okay, so once this army here at Oppingen is destroyed, it then opens up the possibility of going down to Boren and pushing west, and Rebal to go west too, and to try to get all of these weaker locations. We want to try to pull in all of these smaller kingdoms so we can, of course, get more and more building materials and money to then build our armies. Now let me just make sure we've recruited here. Not sure what enemy forces lie in wait for us. Not sure if we'll be able to defeat them just yet. Could go rebuild the watchtower. Let's move again. They keep running back and forth from us. They attempted to siege this and then they ran away, and now they're sieging this. Well, this is good. They came right to us. So now we can ambush their siege. We left the town, lured them into an attack, and now we can finish them off. Giving our forces protection, which will shield them for 6 seconds against enemy attacks. That divine intervention of summoning 3 troops anywhere we choose is very powerful because it also distracts the enemy and turns them right around. Oh, and they're running. Oh, come on, don't run! Well, at least they won't be able to siege anymore. A lot of back and forth, but again, that XP, grinding that out where it's relatively safe, where we can rebuild after each battle is pretty good.
The silence is spreading faster and faster. Now that the Crusade controls purgatories, it'll only get worse.
Alright, let's recruit again. Oh yes, we are building our forces up. Oh, it looks like we're full too. But can we pull these guys back? And looks like they're healing. So I'm not exactly sure if that means that they're either healing their HP or if that means they're just re-recruiting. and we'll be up to full numbers soon. I think we'll just do that. Oh, we can also place them on the field. I didn't realize we could be that strategic with it. But that's cool. Now, she has 4 out of 8, and we're going to need a lot more forces before we go down here. So now, hopefully we can have a time of relative chill. The enemy forces have been rooted out. There's only a garrison down here. Enemy force there that might capture Bourne. And then maybe some forces that'll appear north and west. But we should be able to respond to them quickly. Pretty crazy how things have gone. Build up. Well, we could increase prosperity. What does that mean, though? What is that bringing us? It may be bringing in gold and materials for us. Let's fortify that bridge, then. There's only a garrison there. And our forces, which we're going to recruit now. That's kind of cool. We can leave forces behind at the garrison as well. So this force already has 16 landwehren, but we can leave some of our army here. So first we have to recruit. We have to stay here for a while if we want to build up this garrison. Each turn we would have to build or buy troops into our reserves and then put them into the garrison, so when we leave, we can leave those forces here so we don't have to chase as much. However, by chasing with our army and killing with our army, we can level up our hero rather than just like the garrison fighting off the attack. If that makes sense. Damn fine, man. So now the goal is to, and I'm assuming just for this demo, it'll be to essentially take all these locations, which would be the best move to strengthen your army for the final assault against the large occupying force there. So goal now would be to build up our army here at the bridge and here at the citadel, keep fighting off their attacks and leveling up, and then eventually push to the southeast to take this level 2 town down here of the temple town of St. Ida. And once we've taken that, then return and then make our focus both holding the north and pushing directly west and northwest to eliminate the enemy. Wow, pretty damn cool. I must say, I'm really impressed at how much progress we've made and how much we've been able to play in just a little bit of time. And how easy yet, you know, one of those things where it's like a little tricky to master, but right off the bat you've got your tutorial right here, and you can review it at any time with pretty much 3 simple steps for everything that you do. And then, of course, just knowledge of learning on your own. Well, that is all the time we have for Songs of Silence today. A very, very cool, stylish, and interesting RTS/turn-based city builder, empire builder, combat game, whatever you want to call it. The multiplayer will be quite fun, too, for 2 players to fight against each other on a world map, which I'm sure there's going to be many, many maps. All right, guys, well, make sure you leave a like to support Raptoria as we rocket towards 2 million subscribers. Make sure you go ahead and turn on that notification bell and subscribe and say hello down below in the comment section. Let me know what this reminds you of down below. And what do you think of the art style? And make sure you try out the demo today and or get it if it's out now on Steam. Add to your wish list and all that. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.